Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Tonight we are checking out, this is the first review of this brewery on this channel. I actually reviewed a beer from them. It was like before Thanksgiving, and I had that on my old computer, and that's the computer that got stolen. So this is Wicked Weed's, I don't even know how to say this, Pernicious? Is that right? Pernicious? 7.3% alcohol by volume, India Pale Ale from Wicked Weed, and they're in North Carolina, I think. Are they North Carolina? Asheville, North Carolina. I think is there a minor league baseball team in Asheville? I think there is, like the Asheville Travelers or something like that. But yeah, Wicked Weed, I've heard good stuff about their beer. I actually had a couple beers, a couple Wicked Weed beers last weekend. Shout out to Ruben, if you see this. I was randomly at a local tap place, and Ruben started talking to me and said he watched watched my YouTube videos, which was awesome. And they were having a bottle share, and he shared everything with me. It was insane. So I know I thanked you guys a bunch that night, but if you see this video again, Ruben, thank you so much for doing that. It was fun to meet somebody who watched beer reviews. They were super cool, and we drank some awesome beers. So yeah, this beer comes courtesy of my buddy Wes from a beer trade that we did, and this was an extra that he threw in, and I've heard good things about this. So really excited to check this out. I don't know what this is hopped with. I don't know if it says on the bottle. I feel like I'm unprepared for this beer review, but I tell you guys all the time, I like going into beer reviews blind. I like not knowing anything prior to beers. I don't like to have hype influence me. So haven't seen any reviews on this. I know that Nathan got a bottle of this, and he drank it last night. He actually sent a picture of it and said it was good. So looking forward to it. This is an 11.2 fluid ounce bottle. It's this little tiny bottle. It's kind of tripping me out, but I can stop babbling now, and we'll get into this one. It's warm out here. This has been sitting out for a couple minutes. I don't want to drink this too warm, so to speak. I don't want to leave it sitting out too much, but and this was bottled, I don't know if I said this yet or not, April 21st. So today is May 19th, so we're just about a month old. So wow, this beer pours, it might look darker on camera. This actually looks, it looks sort of like some sours I've had lately. It almost looks like lemonade in the glass. It is crystal clear. There's a little bit of chill haze on there, but I can see my finger right through the where the light is. I can see it through the beer. Tons of little bubbles streaming up to the top of the glass. There's about a half a finger of bright white head. I didn't pour that too aggressive, but that's crazy. It's a cool like straw yellow. It almost looks like lemonade. It probably, like I said, it probably looks darker on camera with the lights out here, but it looks killer in the glass. So let's go ahead and shove our nose in this one. Wow, that is, it's very tropical fruity, this bottle. It's like pineapple. I've been drinking more West Coast beers lately. I think I mentioned on one of my videos recently, my wife was telling me the beers that I've been getting, she's like, they're way too juicy. It's too much like juice. We need to like drink beer that's more like what she, and I know is like West Coast style beers. And I've been drinking a bunch of Sculpin lately, and it was blowing my mind this week how good fresh Sculpin was. I found a 6-pack of Sculpin at the store when I was shopping last weekend, and it was 2 weeks old, and I drank all 6 of them this week. I loved drinking that beer this week. And this reminds me of that. It's pineapple-y, it's tropical fruity, it's mangoes, it's like passion fruity. But then you get like an awesome, like it's citrusy and it's dank. It's oranges, it's orange peel, it's grapefruity. But that like just up front tropical note is awesome. It is. It's like, it's pineapples, I think. There might be like a little bit of like, there's like a sweetness in there, maybe like a sweet kind of bready malt thing. But it's tropical fruits and it's citrus. And it's got like this kind of mellow, like dank, sort of resinous, like earthy thing underneath all that. So it smells killer. I'm excited to drink this. It's warm right now outside. This smells like it's going to taste very refreshing. So Wes, thank you so much, sir. Cheers. Wow, that is very effervescent on my tongue. Crazy. And the tropical fruits that I was getting on the nose, that pineapple, Doesn't follow over as much on the taste. This is very much a citrusy, dank, earthy, like bomb of a beer. Very, very West Coast tasting. It is just straight bitterness sitting on my tongue, and it's awesome. Like I said, I've been like wanting that kind of West Coast style beer lately, and this is hitting the spot. It's dank, it's resinous, it's earthy, it's grassy, it's piney. Pine for days. And I don't know what the IBUs are. I don't know if it says. It doesn't. I would say this is a fairly high IBU beer. It's pretty bitter. And it's like the middle of your mouth. It's like just chewing on like grapefruit rind or orange rind, like pithy grapefruit, pithy oranges, lemon zest, and just like pine needles, grassiness, earthiness, citrus, very citrus dominant. It finishes super, super dry, so this is really, really easy drinking for a 7.5% beer. But you also get kind of like those sweet tropical fruits on the back end. There is like when the beer goes into your mouth, you get kind of like that sweet kind of pineapple-y, tropical fruity, mango-y thing. But as soon as it's like mid-palate, it is straight like resinous, dank, grapefruity, orange, citrus bomb. It's citrus peels. It's the pithy part of citrus. Like I don't know if I can even explain like how pithy, citrus, bitter this is. But it's also balanced. It's not like killing my tongue. And again, this is an 11 ounce bottle. It's not going to kill your mouth. But this is very, very West Coast style for me. This is good though. It's really easy drinking. Like I said, finish is super dry, so you just want to keep sipping on it. And the bitterness is awesome. I would say this is, I'm going to look up the IBUs after I'm done drinking this just to see what it is. But yeah, this is awesome for the style. If they're trying to brew a West Coast style beer, they nailed it. And I didn't look and see on the bottle what it says, but grade-wise for me, this is, like I said, I mention this sometimes when I drink other West Coast beers or East Coast beers that are in the West Coast style. It's tugging on my West Coast heartstrings. So this is like a 94, 95 for me. Solid A. If I was in North Carolina, I would be drinking this all the time. So good stuff from Wicked Weed. This was much better than the hoppy beers from there that I had last weekend. I can't remember the names of those beers, but this one's really, really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna go 95 on this one. Solid A, awesome stuff. Pernicious, I think that's how you say that, maybe not. But Wes, thanks for sharing that, bro. Appreciate it. Amazing stuff. So if you've had this beer, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Any other Wicked Weed beers I should try and seek out, let me know. I always love trying new stuff. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here. Thank you as always so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all